Welcome back to another edition of Media Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. We like to bring together the subject matter experts that can help explain and share best practices in the world of media and marketing. Today on the program, we are elated to have with us Sheila Dunne with Dunne Goodwin. She is the president, and we are excited to talk to her about this world of marketing and media. Sheila, welcome to Media Champions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. I want to dive right in and start talking about why it's important for someone who is telling their story, that wants their story told, to focus on the content, because content, as you know, is king, and a lot of people sometimes just don't get that.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody who wants to share their story has to be very strategic about the market, about the content that they're putting out there and the channels that they're putting it out there on, especially today because it is such a saturated digital world that we live in. So, if you think about it, so I actually started my business about 5 years ago. We're a full service digital marketing agency, but our entire foundation is built on the fact that you need extremely high quality content and strategic distribution of it. I got my start about 10 or 11 years ago as an Instagram influencer. And really it was the content and the frequency and the consistency of that allowed us to grow to about 200,000 followers and build an audience because they were in tune with the story and the messaging that we were putting out there. So as you said, content is king and the content keeps evolving. So, video is very big, but I'm excited to see what other formats and platforms come out in the next few years.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because as quickly as you and I are chatting right here, this stuff is changing by the second. I mean, seriously, how you tell your story, where you put your story, who you tell your story to. I mean, the whole 9 yards changes constantly. I mean, now you're in a day and age where data is crucial, analytics, algorithms. I mean, we're talking about all of this stuff that 15 years ago was just non-existent, and it's here and it's still changing. So I say all of this to ask you, what is your favorite part about what you do to help someone to tell their story?
Yeah, well, my favorite part about what I do is working with my team and just seeing everybody on my team grow together and collaborate. But in terms of with clients, first, I love to work in a variety of different industries. We work with automotive, health and healthcare, food and beverage. So every day is different. I'm really, really fascinated. As you mentioned, everything is changing all the time. I love being in a really fast-paced environment. I'm really excited for just the next wave of things. I think we're on the cusp of so many huge, humongous things. I was just, for Thanksgiving and the holidays, we had a lot of family around and we were using the Oculus, and, are we going to end up placing ads within that virtual room? I mean, I'm sure we are. But what I love is the every day is a new challenge, and just getting to work with all different industries to tell their stories.
How important is it for someone, whether they're a business or an organization, if they have an internal marketing or media team? It's very important that they should still want to partner with someone like you, Sheila. Why?
Yeah, I think you got to know your strong suits. I think the value of partnering with other agencies or people who specialize in something specific that internally you might not have the capacity or the bandwidth or the budget to do yourself. For example, I was just working, I myself as an agency work with other agencies, was working with someone who has a virtual production studio. So for about $10,000, you can go shoot or film anywhere you want to in the world, because they have it all virtual. And if you put, for example, they shot a new alcoholic seltzers coming out. They put it in the middle of New York City on a rooftop. But that client to travel to New York, get that venue, bring a team out there would be far more than the budget that they had. So I think for monetary sake, it's really smart to work with people who have the equipment already, have the team ready already instead of trying to hire it in-house from simply a monetary standpoint. And secondly, it's because of what you just mentioned, which is the constant evolution of digital marketing. And so to have another party, an agency whose their literal job is to stay up to date with that, is helpful to help support your internal team and collaboratively take your business to the next level. So it's not a one or the other. They can certainly function in tangent.
Absolutely. And, I don't know about you, but I love to fly. I love to be on an airplane, but I'm going to let the pilot fly the plane because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. I so appreciate you taking time to be with us today. I know what a busy lady you are, and I do hope that you'll come back on the program again so we can continue this very educational discussion.
Awesome. This was fun. Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. Anytime. And folks, if you want to connect with Sheila Dunne, we know how to reach her. We'll make that connect for you. Go to dailyadbrief.com. Thanks for dropping by, Media Champions. Hope you'll come back for more. I'm Mary Therese in Atlanta. Make it a great day.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.